Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video about a children's trading card game. I apologise for being low energy. It is like 6 a.m. for me and I've just seen this piece of news, so I'm recording this video ASAP because I want to get this out because I am really excited. So if you are new to this channel, which I think is probably fairly likely considering the subject matter, welcome, hope you have a fun time. I make videos about children's trading card games, primarily Gate Ruler, but now also the One Piece trading card game, so hope you're looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and get right into this news. So I will be going through the website and the official announcement in a second, but yes, Bandai have announced that there is going to be an official worldwide One Piece trading card game releasing this year, and two things about that are really exciting to me, and I imagine at least one of them is really exciting to you too. The first one, of course, is that it is One Piece. One Piece is like one of my favorite manga of all time. I'm fully up to date. I love it. I've been reading it for years, watching it for years. So this is great for me, right? Like obviously, one of my favorite IPs is getting a trading card game. I love trading card games, so that is obviously fantastic. The second thing though is there really isn't a true global trading card game right now. Everything has these weird disconnects. The closest you could argue is Digimon, but let's not open that can of worms. So this is really like the first real opportunity for that to happen in some time. I will be going through the specifics of that very shortly, but yeah, I just want to remind you to feed the algorithm and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, please. I'd really appreciate it. It's like 60%, 70% of you guys aren't. I want the big number. Let's begin with the discussion. So from the website. So this is the main one, which this is official artwork as far as I understand. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. This is official artwork, but if this is going to be the style for the entire TCG, i.e. less Weishwarz, more Oda's amazing manga artwork, then I am super here for it. Let's go ahead and have a look at the official website here, and we'll go through this, and then I'll give you One Piece card game 2022 worldwide release. So we'll scroll down here. There's a little promotional video here. I'm not going to watch that because it's saying everything that there is here. I've already seen it. So, about various characters will be available as cards. Explore and discover One Piece with your own tactics and builds. So there's a few things to talk about here. Firstly, so you see these cards here. Now, if you have not played one of Bandai's trading card games before, you won't really recognize this. If you have, this will look fairly familiar. This concept of leader cards, this concept of power, this is seeming very reminiscent of the Dragon Ball Super trading card game. Of course, we are way too early to have like this plus 1000 power, does make that seem fairly likely. Then it's going to talk about the product, and this is really cool. Okay, so firstly, they're announcing 4 initial starter decks. Okay, firstly the Straw Hat Crew, as I think, unsurprisingly, that will probably be the best-selling one. Then the Worst Generation, which is exciting. So that is probably going to feature everyone besides Luffy and Zoro, which will be really cool for the kid fans, the lore fans, the Eurogue enjoyers. Amongst you. Then the Animal Kingdom Pirates. So I was not expecting them to come out the gate This is Wano is the most like hype arc in One Piece's history, which is an achievement because we've all read Marineford, so and his lobby. So yeah, this is really awesome to see, and I love villain decks. I think just in general in card games are like super fun. So I imagine the Kaido deck will be based around basically just like Kaido, but I think it will be really fun and exciting regardless. And then a Shichibukai deck, which if you're up to date on the manga, maybe isn't necessarily the most accurate thing anymore, but it's fine. I think the one thing with the Shichibukai is which Shichibukai, because it's entirely possible this is just going to be anyone who's ever had the moniker Shichibukai, which would mean that Law would also be in that deck, which is cool. So there's a few things to discuss about that, but I think we'll have to wait and see to really know for sure. But that they did specifically choose Crocodile, which does make me think this might be pre-time skip focused. Although one thing I will say is the fact this is releasing now and they're going all in on this recent stuff is that you're not going to be power gated based on like how new your stuff is relative to the story. You will be able to play these classic in his latest Gear 5th bound. Then we have the first set, and there's going to be some sleeves. So the first set is called Romance Dawn, of course, and it's going to be 12 cards per pack, so leaning more towards that sort of Magic side of things. I'm not a massive fan of that, but like that's fine, whatever. And then there's also going to be a starter deck featuring One Piece film characters. And I think that I think Film Red is releasing this year. I might be wrong about that, but if it is, then I would expect that to coincide. So the card design and everything's under development at the moment, of course. And then there's also a message from Oda Sensei. So we can give this a quick little look. On the way. I don't know much about card games. This is something like Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Yep, no, you don't know much about card games, but it's okay. We love you anyway. The jump out of the cards, I hear they're going to use illustrations from the original work and release it worldwide. That's the main thing I'm excited for, the illustrations. They're going all out. I'll see it through till the end. Let's go One Piece card game. Can't wait. Or the Tudor. Okay, that's fine. And then it talks about the global simultaneously a massive amount to talk about. I think the main things I want to say in this video are if you have never played a Bandai TCG, that is basically the one sticking point for me that makes me a little bit cautious. It was, you know, if you've been paying attention to the wider global TCG market, which granted, you know, a lot of you won't be. Most people, I imagine, who are going to get into this One Piece TCG are like just going to be One Piece fans who see this and go, yo, that's really cool, I want to try it. Most people are not like me, who just really like trading card games, so have played basically all of them and have like try-harded in a few of them. But if you're not really aware of Bandai, some problems to be cautious of is one, they are known for a bad promo problem, where they basically release these really strong cards as promos that are like, you know, buy a box promos or things like that. But you know, it's not like, you know, you're guaranteed a copy of the promo. It'll be like from a random pack. This was really big. This is a really big problem with Dragon Ball Super, which basically led to mandatory 4 of promos being like £20 each. You know, back when I played Dragon Ball Super, a really obvious example of this was the whole Cabba, Caulifla, Kale, Saiyan package, which was like some stuff from the main set, some stuff from the promos. The whole engine ended up being £200 for this like 12 card engine, which is like, you know, when you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh numbers, you've done something wrong, because no one on the planet, especially Yu-Gi-Oh players, would tell you that that is normal, and that market is honestly deserving of many theses. Maybe I'll write one someday. No, I won't, but it'll be cool to see if someone does. Anyway, that's the first problem that it's worth just being cautious about. The second problem is Bandai, if you've been following Digimon, are not super well known for their ability to keep shipping things on time. It's been a meme in the Digimon community for some time now. That game is so far behind this delays. Now, obviously, a lot of that is COVID, but you know, a lot of it isn't, and there was definitely decisions made that did not help them at all. So obviously, be aware of that. I would not be shocked to see releases being kind of all over the place, and that could be an issue when it comes to the competitive scene. But of course, if you are simply a casual, then you're not going to care about that. The final things, and this is definitely more focused. The final thing, and this is definitely more focused on the competitive crowd to be aware of, is yes, it is a Bandai game. They are not particularly well known for their fantastic card design for supporting games for a long time. They frequently do not make the best decisions. However, a few things are you know gonna make me happy. Right. So firstly, in terms of this like sticking around, it's One Piece. This One Piece in 2022 may have more like raw selling power than Dragon Ball. Like, I think, short of Pokemon, I'm not entirely sure if there's any other IP on the planet that could really have a stronger release as One Piece. So, you know, I think if you get into this game, like, the Dragon Ball Super TCG has been around for a long time now. So I think at this point, like, you're here, it'll be fine. I wouldn't worry about the card game randomly dying. Really, my only potential concern is going to be the card design. Is the game fun? Obviously, firstly, but like, is the game competitive? Because I will want to play this game competitively. Will I be rewarded for skill? Is this going to be an RNG fiesta? And are they going to break the game incredibly quickly, like they have basically every single other time. I hope they're getting a really good team of card designers for this, and they're not going to screw that up. And sort of related to that, I am worried that if there are shipping delays and I'm traveling to international events, or I'm just traveling to events in general, there's going to be disparities between the availability of the card pools, which is just going to ruin the experience for basically everyone. So I hope that they really do get the distribution lines on lock for this release. But regardless, I am really, really, really excited for this TCG, and you can expect lots of coverage on this channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you then. Cheers.